interrupted that whole video for no reason. Welcome to High Anxiety. This is Brandon, and I have some more of my Wave 3 Super 7 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ultimate figures. So I'm going to pick, just like last time, just a random one. Can't tell what it is. You know what it is before I do. Actually, you don't, because I edited it and put a thumbnail and everything like that. But anyway, this is Metalhead. All right. So let's open up Metalhead. To give you a good reference of what we're working with, this is the original Metalhead. Metalhead was a pretty cool figure back then. I liked the actually like chromy metal looking thing. I never had this as a kid. This is something else that I got later on from someone else. Hi, baby. Where are you, Clark? Did you win? Oh, I never had the backpack on my Metalhead. I might have had it like when it first came out, but I didn't really have it later on. I know there's a propeller. I know I have that. The propeller goes here, but it also goes on his hand. And I was never aware of this. I was never aware that this came out, which is just crazy. I saw Varner Studios posted about it, and my recollection was that it was going to do it, but it never did. But man, it totally did. And I have two. Oh wow, they're in the wrong hands. Anyway, but you put like the propeller in here and just all kinds of cool things. I don't have the propeller. I know I have it. I know I have it somewhere, but I don't have it right now. This is the third time that I've tried to record this video, and it has just stopped. So I have unboxed Metalhead. I talked about him, and then I had to muster up the excitement again for the figure that I already opened. And here I am again for the third time. You'll see me checking my watch regularly because I'm making sure that it's still recording.
Hey.
What, baby?
Mine says first.
I'm not happy. So anyway.
I'm first.
I am going to show you this figure in a different style than I'm used to because I've already recorded this twice. This is my third time. Here's Metalhead's weapon rack. Okay? Some of the details on this are pretty cool. I like this weapon rack. It's huge. It's awesome how big it is. I like it. This is my favorite of the weapon racks. There are two Robo-Chucks / propellers. This one goes into the back of the backpack. This one goes into the hand. This is because they have chosen to make these little pegs that go into the hands just like these. So this one goes into the hand. This one goes into the backpack of Metalhead. There's two grenades. They're little. It's fine. That's what they need to be, okay? All right, so one really cool detail on the original figure is that the hands, the wrists, came off and you could plug in the Robo-Chuck like this. It was a little smaller and it fit in better because this is not meant to be for that one. So that was a really cool touch that was on the original figure. Another really cool touch on the original figure was that there was a clear red plastic for the brain and the eyes, and when you shine a light through the red plastic of the brain, the eyes light up. It's really cool. I hope you get to see it. I'm not even going to check because I've done this 3 times. So now, a really cool feature also was that the backpack, I never had this as a kid. I had it, but I lost it immediately, pretty much, or something, I don't know. But so we've got the backpack with this little targeting system on here, and we've got this nice detail, these wires right here. We've got Just some nice touch-ups on these paints. I feel like this is more detailed than they usually give other figures in terms of painting them. Some circuitry, they used to get a lot of color, whereas they kind of really didn't color in a lot of figures back then. I noticed when I looked at the new figure, the detail on the belt, and it's really neat that you see that this like oil tank or oil can or whatever is right here in a funnel. Never noticed that as a kid because it gets tucked underneath this backpack, so it's really cool. But anyway, this is the Metalhead figure. It's still recording. Cool. It's still recording. Okay, cool. All right, so I have to find the box for Metalhead so I can read it again for the third time. Okay, so the original party robot, Metalhead, designed as Krang's ultimate weapon against the Turtles, Metalhead was reprogrammed by Donatello to serve the side of good. The chrome-plated sewer servant's eyes light up when you hold him to the light. I don't know why it's in that description because, like, this is supposed to be about the actual figure, the actual guy, and not the figure. Always the life of the party, Metalhead can whip up whipped cream and jelly bean pizza, serve sodas, display video games, or rock the sewer with his tunes from his jazzed-up jukebox. When trouble's brewing, Metalhead becomes one annoyed android and dishes out his Robo-Chucks and Foot Blaster. And that's when I realized that this was like, oh yeah, this was not a helicopter as a kid. It was nunchucks. They're Robo-Chucks. They spin around. Cool detail on these ones that they spin around. They didn't have to do that, but they did. But they also should have painted it better because this is just green, and they could have done like metal color, metal color, metal color on this. But they didn't. It's fine. I like that it spins. That's cool. There's no reason for it to spin. It's a figure that you display on the wall. These aren't really free to play with, but so Super 7, I'm kind of disappointed about that. So when looking at the older figures that we have, so we have this Metalhead. Is it still recording? It's still recording. Great. Okay, so this Metalhead was created by Krang, one Krang, to defeat the Turtles. Donatello reprogrammed him. In the 2012 show, Donatello created this Metalhead, and the Krang, because there's multiple Krang in this one, the Krang, the Utroms, they hacked into Metalhead and they took over him. So, and he's also really small in this show. Like he's a lot smaller than the other turtles. So like I have April here but yes, as you can see, he's really small. Okay, so we're done with that. And then here's the NECA version, which is definitely the coolest of the figures. It looks like the cartoon. People were complaining about the lack of shininess. So like, why does he shine? This one shines. Why isn't he shining? The Super 7 one shines. Why isn't this one shine? I got bad news for those people. I got bad news for you because when I opened the box up, I was like, oh, what? Really? It's not shiny. They 100% made it look shiny in the pictures. I'll put it right here. And this is not shiny. It still looks good, but it's not shiny. So this figure is cool. I do like him. I like the, it's very detailed, just like the original figure, but the arms can go up and down, which is neat. They added this figure, which is brand new. I don't know if this was like one of the original designs by Varner and they implemented it, but fingertip opens up, a little whip comes out. I like that feature a lot. It's really cool. Looks like he's like holding it like a gun, like, and it just comes out. I put a grenade in his hand. Looks great. Just like the original figure, if I take the hand off and put this in, now we have the Robo-Chucks, but it's lacking detail, so I probably won't display this because it's not painted very well. Unless I paint it myself, I might do that. Really cool thing about this, but I'm also scared, is this wiring back here. It is very, very soft and flexible, and it's cool that it adapts to the leg moving, but I'm very scared it's going to break off. So there's that feature. When you compare the two figures side to side, you can see that there is not shininess on this figure. Get the backpacks still recording? Cool. All right, so we got our backpacks. I lost the accessories for these, like the antenna that pops in, or you can put the Robo-Chuck in here and it becomes like a helicopter, which is cool. I think that's what I always thought as a kid, was that it was just a helicopter. I never thought it was actual nunchucks. So that's one thing. I'm going to put this back in here. I probably will paint the detail on that because I'm not happy about that. So it comes with two heads. they look exactly the same, except one has the light passing through and one does not. So I don't know why I would need that at all, to be honest. So um, these figures do not have necks, so it's kind of weird to see a neck and it's being gold. I kind of wish they would have made the neck this color to like I can see that it's kind of painted here, but I wish they would have made the initiative to paint this. I think it would look better if it was gray. The detail on the legs, the joints look awesome. I do love it a lot. I'm just very disappointed by the non-shiny paint, and I'm also disappointed in um, the lack of detail on this. I don't know. For $50, it's just this was 30, and I just think it's a better figure. So I'm still excited about this. I do like that it does have the light through his eyes, so that's really neat. But yeah, people were being really down on this figure, and you get this one, and they're just like, I'm down this one. I like it. I think it looks great, but this is disappointing right here, and the lack of detail on this is so disappointing. Whereas like the neck, it just went full on out with this. The hand that plugs in, the chest plate opens up so a laser can come out. That's just too cool to me. I don't. And I appreciate both lines. I appreciate that they're both doing different things. It's got an on-off switch, for crying out loud. Look at that on-off switch. That's on better now. And the size is just incredible too on the NECA one. So again, two different figures going for two different things. But it's just funny that people were not happy with this figure because it did not look like this figure. And again, people need to realize that it's based off the show, not the toy line, which is what Super7's doing. And in that retrospect, I'm disappointed with the paint. So, sorry, this is the fakest smile I can muster up because I've done this 30 times. So, let me know what you think. Do you agree that this gold is not unacceptable? I'm not a whiny man baby, but like for $50, I don't know. It's just, and it is false advertising. They changed it a lot, so that's my biggest thing. Is it's not what they advertised. They didn't say, "Hey, we had to change the gold paint. Sorry, we hope you understand." It's just came out this way. So, let me know what you think. It's got hands too. I don't care. I'm sorry. You deserve better, but 3 times. Yeah. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe. Unfortunately, something happened with my recording and it was not recording, so I am already halfway through the unboxing, so I'm just going to kind of speed through it, and I'm really sorry that it